So what is that chakra that you must start with if you work, let's say, if you do self-work while being a mom and raising your teens, if you want it to be more effortless? It's chakra number 1, the root chakra. And it's not random that it's the one at the basis, because it is the chakra that every other one is founding itself on, like that is supporting all the other chakras. And this first chakra has to do with feeling safe in the world, feeling safe in your own skin, feeling safe physically, as well as other aspects that have to do a lot with what's going on here in our mind. So if that's the first time that we meet, I'm happy, enchantée. My name is Muriel Felous. I am the founder of Co-Parenting with the Universe, and I founded Co-Parenting with the Universe after I went through a lot of challenges raising my 3 kids alone, especially when they were teenagers, and that includes really behaving in self-destructive, like potentially dangerous ways, a suicidal attempt from one of my teens, etc., etc. That forced me to renegotiate the way that I was doing life, especially internally. And that's what I now teach to other moms like me to make their life easier. So today, I'm going to do maybe a short process, but if you are interested in working with all your chakras to be more balanced, more powerful, and for it to be easier for you to raise your teens, I invite you to join our 7 video series. I called it a 7 days challenge, but you really can do it at your own rhythm as well. You can do 1 video a week. It's a video series, it's free, and you can register to receive it on my website, coparentingwiththeuniverse.com. The link is below. And you'll be able to tap for 5 minutes only on each chakra to really start reprogramming your brain and examining what is going on as far as where you are with that specific chakra, because there are challenges and benefits and strength that is connected to each one of our chakras. And today I invite you to start with number 1. I know that 1, healing, progressing, growing starts with awareness, and 2, that if you don't feel, you can't heal. I always repeat that to my clients, to my students. I do a lot of EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique tapping, more specifically lately clinical tapping. And if you want to be able to work with that fear that comes from feeling unsafe because of your model of the world, for example, you need to start feeling it in your body, because it is stuck somewhere in your energy system, in your nervous system. And unless you're able to really put your finger on it and work with it a little bit, trigger it a little bit, you won't be able to process it, because it has a role. It came to inform you of something that is not working for your highest good, for your optimal, let's say, potential as a parent and as a human being. Unless you access that, you won't be able to work with it. So today, I'm inviting you to bring awareness to what's going on with 1 question. Actually, I'm going to give you a series of questions, so you can pick the one that resonates the most with you. When do you feel unsafe? Either as a mother, since we're talking about mothers here, but you can pick any situation in your life. there are situations that typically make us feel unsafe. I know that when I was younger, believe it or not, now I'm talking in front of a lot of people. I'm coaching and I'm teaching, but when I was young, I was very shy, and being in front of, coming to a new circle, social circle, where there were already other people, made me feel very unsafe. I would never have put myself in the center. As a mom, I used to wake up in the middle of the night with anxieties about the safety of my teens, about anxieties, about what was happening with them when I was not with them to protect them. So now we're talking about you. What makes you feel unsafe? What situation? Another way to approach it is, when do you feel the most unsafe? I know that some people, and I've worked with that also with clients and myself, wake up either in the middle of the night or in the morning with already something in their head that triggers anxiety. So is that you? Are you waking up with something that makes you anxious, or are you going to sleep with something that makes you anxious and fearful? Another way to look at it is there one person that makes you feel unsafe? Is there one area of your life that makes you feel unsafe? And what's your definition of being safe? Because maybe you have a definition that will always lead you to feel unsafe, because as you know, as life has proven in the past few years, nothing is certain. We had COVID. We could never have anticipated that. So if you base your feeling safe on certainty of everything in your life, you're already setting yourself up to not being able to feel safe, because that's impossible. There will always be change, uncertainty, things you don't know, things you can't anticipate. And is there, so what do you think about the world in general as it relates to your teen? I would take a journal and I would write, my teen is safe in the world when, or I feel unsafe about my teen because, prompt like this that help you discover what's going on. And I would write for at least 5 minutes with a timer, without stopping. Do not lift the pen from the page. If you have to rewrite the same thing over and over and over, that's okay. And if only you have like 2 words that come up, like a title, that's okay. I feel unsafe when my teen is at school. I feel unsafe about the future of my teen. And then you can elaborate. I feel unsafe because. That's an excellent one, because that covers a lot of things, and you can dump. I did that yesterday myself, because we are in a period in my life where it's time to examine the entire past Jewish year, because it's Rosh Hashanah, and I reflected on last year, and I did a page dump of everything that was bothering me in the moment. That's an excellent way to let it out. And then you can look at your paper and you can say, okay, this I need to address, this I need to address. Of course, I would address it with emotional freedom technique, tapping, visualization, inner journeys, which are more like meditation. But you can choose how you want to address it. The first thing to do is awareness. So as it relates to your chakra, your first chakra, what makes you feel unsafe in the world? And you can prepare yourself a full list of things to work with in the future. And then you can go to my website and join the request to receive the 7 days, the 7 video series on all the chakra, and start tapping with chakra 1. For So you can do it day by day, or you can do it for a week. And the last thing I'm going to tell you is that when you join that video series, today is September 27th, I believe, or 26th, 2022. We have a workshop coming up this Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time on the 30th, where you're going to be able to join as a bonus for free one of the group coaching sessions and tapping sessions that I do with my members as part of this 7 days video series that you decided to join. And there we can work more in depth. You can ask me questions. We can somehow customize based on the feedback that I will be receiving from the attendants. That's your opportunity. So what makes you feel unsafe? Write it on a paper. And I'm now going to share with you a grounding exercise that helps you balance your first chakra. So I'm going to ask you to sit and find a place where you're not going to be disturbed for a minute or two. Close your eyes and imagine that at the bottom, if you're not familiar with chakras, at the bottom of your spine, there is a ball of energy, a ball like a football, a ball that is spinning. And it resonates, it vibrates at the level of the color red. And from that ball, see energy roots going down, 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 see in your mind eye, down to the center of the earth, getting grounded there, like an anchor. And from that connection to the center of the earth, you feel healing energy coming up that first chakra and going down your legs. And as this is happening, imagine that you are flushing all your fears and anything that is not vibrating at the highest level in your energy field and in your body into the earth, like if it was a liquid draining from you into the earth. And now expand those roots, make them bigger, make it maybe like a tree trunk, and feel that connection and feel those lower vibration worries, problems, anything you don't even need to know about, draining into the earth as the earth energy is climbing, entering your first chakra and circulating through your legs, giving you a solid foundation where you're supported with the planet, by the planet. And now you can come back to here and this moment. And this is an exercise, it's a part of the exercise that I do daily to allow my energy to circulate and to allow myself to be supported from below. I also do something from above and other stuff, but this is one that changed the way you will feel in your body. You will feel more solid, more stable, more anchored, and that helps a lot with fear. So that's it for today. If you watch this video, you can say hi. You can start telling me where you're watching from, and let me know if you're courageous enough. Some of you will watch it in our private group, so you can share without the entire world seeing it. Share about what makes you feel unsafe. I shared a few of mine here in this video. Share what yours are, because as moms we have a lot of things in common. We all are worried about the safety of our kids. That's one of our roles, but it doesn't need to hijack our entire life. And that's why we need to work with that first chakra, with those fears, and with feeling safe and supported in the world. That's it for today. I'm sending you much love, and I hope I will see you in the 7-video series and in the workshop that is taking place next week. Bye for now.